Well, today we'll be looking at the dark side of people trying to get social media fame. It's extremely tempting to try and get famous on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, since there could be good money to be made, and also if you're one of those people that really like attention. But many believe that getting to that level requires you to do crazy stunts, and it could get you there, but many have tried and had terrible consequences. And that's what the video is about. Please help me out and give this video a like, it really makes a huge difference. Let's begin. Pedro Ruiz was trying to make it big on YouTube with his family vlogs and his girlfriend Mona Lisa Perez while living in Minnesota in the United States. They were getting low views and wanted to reach the next level, so Pedro had the brilliant idea for a really dangerous stunt that would for sure get them trending. His idea was to get a thick book, an encyclopedia, then get a gun, a powerful .50 caliber Desert Eagle, and put them together back in 2018. He would hold the book in front of his chest while his girlfriend took a shot. It took weeks for him to convince Mona Lisa to actually do the stunt, which showed that she had a tiny bit more sense than him, but the promise of getting famous on social media finally convinced her. She tweeted out saying that they were going to be shooting one of the most dangerous videos ever. Apparently, Pedro had tried this before and shot another book and showed how the bullet was stopped. Mona Lisa held the Desert Eagle 1 foot away from the book and fired, but this time the bullet went straight through and pierced Pedro's chest. 911 was called immediately, and the paramedics tried to save him, but he died in the house. Pedro had told his family about the plan prior to the event, and they all tried to convince him not to do it, but he wanted more viewers. The couple had a baby daughter together. Mona Lisa was arrested and eventually charged with a second-degree manslaughter, which she pleaded guilty to and got 6 months in prison and 10 years probation. When she got out, she tried to come back to YouTube and actually made a video talking about this event, but with very little details. She changed the content of the channel, but was eventually hacked and her channel was terminated altogether. Trevor Jacob was a Winter Olympic competitor for the US and is a YouTuber who already had a pretty good amount of subscribers, but was getting around 20,000 views per upload. He wanted to get a banger video, a viral video, that would help catapult him to even higher levels. So in November 2021, he made the bold choice to allegedly crash a small plane on purpose into the Los Padres National Forest in Southern California. He recorded his entire flight with multiple camera angles and tried to make it appear like his plane was having mechanical issues, forcing him to abandon the plane by jumping out of it, while conveniently having a parachute on his back from the very start of the flight. Other pilots on YouTube immediately noticed that something wasn't quite right, and they started making videos calling out Jacob for purposely crashing the plane in a stunt to get more views. They noticed many parts in the video where he was saying the plane was having issues, but he wasn't really trying to correct the issue at all, he was just kind of faking it. He also opened the door before even saying that he had engine issues. And of course, he had a parachute on from the beginning and never looked for a safe place to land, even though there were several within gliding distance. And finally, he didn't contact the FAA after the crash and recovered the plane before anybody could investigate the scene. Unfortunately, the FAA doesn't have the authority to criminally charge Trevor, though they did suspend his license and he will never be able to fly an aircraft again. Jacob made a video about this, but all he said was that he couldn't talk about it per his attorney, but that the truth will come out eventually. This stunt proved to actually hurt his channel, as he has not posted as consistently as before and has lost all his credibility. James Patek is an aspiring social media star, more importantly a TikToker who wanted to get that quick fame. He decided to pull a stunt right in the middle of the worldwide pandy while on a flight from Toronto to Jamaica. This idiot got up 2 hours into the flight, at least do it earlier, and said, "Can I have everybody's attention? I just came back from Hunan province, the capital of the coronavirus. I'm not feeling too well, thank you." This freaking idiot is 29 years old. You can't say, "Oh, he's just a kid." Nope, this is a person who is supposed to have a fully developed brain, getting up and yelling some stupid crap just for attention and online fame. As you guessed it, the plane had to turn around and go back to Toronto and get this idiot off it. The police were waiting for him and he was arrested and charged criminally. He later said that he wouldn't do it again in hindsight, but still posted another Instagram post saying that there is no such thing as bad publicity, so he would definitely do it again. Pablo Cassian was a parkour daredevil that would do some of the craziest stunts, like doing parkour at the very top of skyscrapers right on the edge. He lived in St. Petersburg, Russia, and was known as one of the world's best parkour free runners. He was really innovative in the sport, doing some of the craziest stunts. On this day in 2013, he was attempting to do a backflip right on the edge of a 14-story tall building while his friend recorded him. This was the day where his luck ran out, as he lost his footing while trying to land the trick and plummeted all the way down to his death. The picture was later released with Cassian's parents' approval as a tribute, and also as they hoped that it would serve as a warning to other parkour athletes of the dangers of the sport. He was only 22 years old. Now we come to the worst of the worst in social media fame sluts, in Michelle Hobson, as she involved other people in her selfish search for fame and wealth. This woman adopted 7 kids, but don't let that fool you into thinking that she is a nice person. She forced the kids to appear on the Fantastic Adventures YouTube channel, which accumulated 800,000 subscribers before her evil acts were uncovered and the channel was terminated. Although the children mentioned this to CPS multiple times, they never did anything to help, until eventually the person to get the kids help was Hobson's biological daughter, who learned of the kids' rotting teeth after a visit to the dentist, where she talked more to the kids and learned about the abuse. She recorded some of the acts and turned them over to the police, who finally took the kids away in 2019. The kids had terrible stories of the punishments they had to endure, and they were found to be extremely malnourished. The channel had over 275 million views, which means she earned hundreds of thousands of dollars. The money was so good that she even pulled the kids from school so they could make more videos for her greedy hands. Unfortunately, Hobson was found incompetent to stand trial until authorities could restore her competency. Thus, she was free for all this time. Although she did pass away in 2019 due to bad health, and I can say that this world is way better without her in it. All her assets, which included over $100,000 in cash, will be given to the children, which they earned through their hard work. Who doesn't want the money that comes from being famous? But the attention, that's the part that I just don't understand. Then, when you risk everything to try and get there, that is an extremely dumb idea. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.